It's no secret Oklahoma is a huge oil and gas state. According to the Corporation Commission, there are around 350,000 abandoned and capped wells in our state, drilling activity that in some cases ended decades ago. Now there is concern those abandoned wells are causing big problems for new development in our state. News Channel 4's Sarah Stewart takes a closer look at the danger below.
First-time homebuyers, the Murphys were thrilled with their house in Owasso.
We're raising a family. We were like, this is perfect for our children.
But only a few months in, there was trouble.
ONG knocked on the door, said, we've got a gas leak. We're going to put you in a hotel.
Max and Casey gathered their 3 little ones. Cherokee was still an infant and headed out. 10 days in a hotel until ONG told them, not our problem.
We've dug up all our lines, Mr. and Mrs. Murphy. It's not on us. We're going to be sending you home to a house with no gas.
Turns out the methane levels at the Murphys' home were too high for ONG to safely provide gas.
No way to cook, no way to have hot water, no way to bathe, no way to heat the house.
The family of 5 tried living like that for a while, then lived with relatives, then eventually came back home and converted the house to electric. But the methane gas is still leaking, seeping up through the ground. If they hold a flame over a crack in their driveway, it ignites and burns for quite a while.
Look how high it is.
Standing rainwater bubbles from the gas rising up. And 3 more houses on the Murphy Street have also since had their gas service shut down because of the methane leak.
The developer checked for wells in that area, found a number, and then had them plugged to modern standards.
The Corporation Commission dug up the Murphys' front yard trying to find the source of the methane gas, but couldn't trace it to any of those wells. They say it's a possibility there's another one down there they don't know about and can't find.
Could there be a well there that we have no records on? Absolutely.
We never knew that there was 24 confirmed capped wells in the area until the OCC had disclosed that to us and told us about that. Had we knew that alone, we wouldn't have bought this house.
And the Murphys are not alone. In Ponca City, the Wall family has been out of their house for more than 2 years now because of a methane gas leak. The Corporation Commission has investigated that one as well.
This is just a huge gas field that was capped by a natural formation, and a crack has developed, and that's allowed this gas to come up to the surface.
Charla Slobotsky is the executive director of the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission.
I think as more properties come up with underground storage tanks, hopefully we can find a solution that will provide greater protection to the consumers in Oklahoma.
She says a realtor has to disclose if there are any underground storage tanks or abandoned wells under a home. Someone selling by owner does not. A developer does not have to either.
There's no requirement on a developer who's selling a vacant piece of land to disclose any of this information.
There's something unfair here that builders should also disclose just as much as realtors do.
State Senator Gary Stanislawski proposed a bill last session that would make that law. A citizen came to him who built $1 million home in Oak Tree in Oklahoma City. When they went to put a swimming pool in, they found they couldn't because of an old capped well.
And if the builder did know and did not disclose, if they're the ones doing the subdivision and selling you a piece of property and knew, that's wrong.
That couple sued Oak Tree Partners and a developer because they did not disclose to plaintiffs that a plugged oil well was hidden underneath the soil. They allege that even though there was no leak, just the presence of that well severely diminished their home's value. They ended up settling.
If it were me, I would always check to see what might be underneath that property.
Corporation Commission officials say they can provide potential buyers with records, and often cities will have records as well.
We did an inspection, we thought we were good, you know? No. But never we fathom that we'd have to worry about what lurks below.
Max and Casey say it's been a 2-year-long nightmare being on pins and needles in their own home.
We've almost been pushed to divorce. We've almost separated.
Because we blame each other.
It's been one hell of a ride, you know?
Every night, their 3 children have to have breathing treatments. They believe it's because of the gas leak. And they've finally decided to just walk away from their home. They feel they have no other choice.
Do we continue to pay on this house and keep fighting this until our marriage completely falls apart?
One of our children don't wake up.
They don't know what will happen to the house.
I pray to God that no one else buys it.
And they hope their story serves as a warning to other potential home buyers to always check for what could be lurking beneath. Sarah Stewart, News Channel 4.
All right, Sarah, thank you. Now, Corporation Commission officials say they have seen no problems with leaks in wells that have been capped to modern standards, but wells that were capped under old methods can easily have leaks. They also know there can be wells that don't show up in any of their records.